Welcome in, everybody, to the South Park Phone Destroyer Weekly Update for Week 33. I am your host, Glanzer, and welcome in. We do this every week at a time slot from 7 p.m. Central to like 10 p.m. Central. We play South Park a little bit before it. We just finished the event on a couple accounts and having fun with those cows, man. So much fun. But we're going to be looking at last week's Team Wars. We'll also be looking ahead towards next week, and it's going to be a typical day for the update. Nothing too fancy going on. Moo indeed. They're so much fun. But let's just jump into last week. Actually, I don't have anything except the scores from last week. I don't have Illuminati and Dire Tide on this list because they run their tracker manually, and they turned it off after like 10 runs or something like that. So they didn't really have good good data, but we did have the highest average regardless. We lost one and only one. Dire Tide lost like 4 and Illuminati lost 3, I think. So Illuminati barely beat Dire Tide, but Dire Tide had 2 losses. If you guys didn't know, Dire Tide and Free to Play are kind of like merged, not like fully merged, but like we're helping each other out where we're sending X amount of our top players to Dire Tide to go up against Illuminati every week, and then Free to Play is just chilling, free to playcation at 48, and hopefully getting chefs and beating chefs every once in a while. But I mean, we never match them anymore, so I don't know if they're like doing something to fudge the bracket, or I don't know. There's some sketchy stuff going on with chefs, man. But either way, our team kind of decided that they cared more about getting first place gold packs than competing first place, because we're like, fuck it, man, we don't care. Hold on one second though. I need to change one thing though. But also I heard through the grapevine, and also we just saw it there, that Illuminati has merged with Szechuan sauce, which is interesting because there's not a whole lot of sauces that I can like name. It's not a whole lot of sauce that I can like name off the top of my head as being really good. But I know there are. So we'll see what happens. It'll be interesting how it plays off in the next couple, but it's kind of the perfect situation for free to play, because we can, if Dire Tide beats Illuminati just once every 3 weeks, which I think is very doable, then we will gain crowns on Illuminati and eventually take first place back. And then the goal would be to get it to a point where Dire Tide's winning every week, Illuminati's getting their ass kicked, Chefs gets second, and Dire Tide starts climbing the ranks. But we'll see. Eventually they're gonna do something different. They're gonna reset it or do something. I don't know. Who knows? I got an eyeball itch. But last week the deck was quite interesting. It wasn't, I wouldn't say it was on the difficult side of decks. Because of the removal, you kind of have some outs. Where you're not going to be super punished if you screw up, because you have a potential to take care of a big unit, especially like if something gets, ninju'd or something like that. It's popping up. Give it a second. But there's no games from the Adventure Lock, because the Adventure Lock's in Gold League on Namblos. Well, actually, he might have been on silver, but he still has base level cards. And there's nothing I can do about it. Why is it not picking up the video? Hold on. Every once in a while, this will happen. Oh, there it is. Oh, damn it. It's doing that thing where I have to have it open. Oh, well. Okay. All right, let's go. So the goal is to kind of get them to Obviously, slow play is the key in Team Wars always. But the goal is to get them to use their removal on something they shouldn't have to. I normally would have led with catapult there, but since I led with the staff, it was better to... All right, good shot there. It was better to use the Hermes to get that extra energy. Mitigate the slight loss that the staff gives to you early. Well, I'm torn on that because although I think you're right, being able to punish somebody that just... Because, like, if everybody thought that that was the right way to do it, then everybody would know I can transmog Classy or Unholy Classy or whatever and not worry about the Grand Wizard after that because I know these guys didn't waste caps on Grand Wizard. And so having him as a threat and even starting Grand Wizard Cartman on the off chance they don't have their removal, and even if they remove him, let's say I lead Grand Wizard Cartman 6 energy, they play Transmog 5 energy, they'll get to 10 before me, and they'll have to play a card 3.5 seconds before I have to, which will give me potential board advantage for the cost of 1 energy, which isn't a big deal. Like, people unholy 4-cost cards all the time, and it doesn't cost them the whole game. Like, 1 energy doesn't cost you the game. Losing board control just because you're playing a card right when you hit 10 energy, that could cost you the game. Catapult Timmy behind New Kid was the best choice for lead this week. If you couldn't do that, the next choice was Hermes or Paladin, whichever assassins you had. Midline, pressure them, get them on your side. Or Shield Maiden behind your New Kid was okay. You see that? I slow played it there. It's all about, in Team Wars, it's all about fighting on your terms. Getting situations where you're picking the targets, you're deciding who's attacking who. Like right here, I get to decide that... Well, actually, I wanted Sexy Nun to be attacking him, but I mean the shields are great here. Sexy Nun I don't think was the choice this week. It was Sexy Nun versus Classy, right? Classy was so good. Like, Classy is so good. Like, I could play Classy right here and probably win. But, yep, nailed it. Nailed it. Now look at this. Oh, the perfect timing, but he gets it with the Rogue. And I didn't... Everybody was adamant that Rogue wasn't the right choice, and I think I agree with them. But on the opposite side, a lot of fucking teams picked Rogue. So I think a lot of teams found some merit in it. But it just didn't... If you had the levels, it just didn't... Rogue just didn't matter. Poor guy. Oh, and he left. He tried to fuck me. He tried to fuck me. You guys sent Jose to Dire Tide? Who's Jose? I don't know who Jose is. What was the other option for Catapult? Catapult is a great Team Wars card. Great Team Wars card. Just because, and same with Amazingly Randy, because one, the level 14 new kid can't just easily deal with the cocks and the rats, right? And then two, all it sometimes takes is one attack, like one unit attacking one rat, like a Classy. Classy gets one hit off with her stun, and if it hits a rat instead of acing your scout or something like that, like that's the difference between the game, right? Oh, and Witch Doctor wasn't the choice this week. There was just too much that did too much damage fast, especially if they had Ninju. Like, what are you going to do with Witch Doctor if they have a Ninju push coming at you? Like, you're fucked. Even the rats and the cocks can kill you. But yeah, I just rolled over these guys. It wasn't even fair. And see, I wasn't worried about the Grand Wizard because even if he does play the Grand Wizard, I felt like I was going to be able to push through him and do just fine. So that's just unfair. Some of these matches are just unfair. Yeah, none wasn't the right choice either. You got to get them to watch the stream, man, and then they'll be making the right choices. If we get up to 50 viewers, we'll do a giveaway for $20, boys. So go to your teams. Tell them that we're partying. Say, get your ass in here. Worrisome Warlock. Nice. So yeah, just removal there. Now you just wait. Just wait. You know, have slight advantage here because his Timmy is going to be a little bit behind. But also, you know, mine's a level in front of him. It's 2 levels in front of him, I guess. Can't remember if we took Timmy to 7 or not. Probably not this week. This week there was a lot of caps. A lot of epics. A lot of legends. So use that, and we shouldn't have to do anything else. Waiting it out. Also, this week Satan was an option, so I tried not to use too much energy at once because you never know what potato team picked Satan. I saw one of our guys on free to play almost lost because this guy had a 6 Satan, level 4 Satan his team had, and he killed like fucking 10 energy worth of shit. And I was like, oh no. See, there's what I was talking about. If Rogue's not leveled enough, he doesn't even kill the assassins, right? So it's just like, look at that. Hermes got so much value after that. And so if Rogue's one of those ones where if you know he's going to be level 5, he might be the right choice. But on a lower level team where like you don't know if he's going to be level 3, 4, whatever, it's just never, he's definitely not the right choice. He was absolutely not the right choice there. Would have removed him. Oh Jesus, level 1 shield maiden, poor guy. I post bids on our Discord, but we are like 6 active. Oh, I gotcha. Gotta love Marcus for Team Wars. Yeah, Marcus is also very consistent. He gets you those wins just that like normally would be a 2-bar win or just like a barely 1 bar. Just lets you kind of open it up a little bit more and a little easier. Especially in Team Wars where, you know, you're probably not gonna have chip or anything like that. Probably not gonna have ink in and stuff like that. So Randy also was a good start just because you can slow play by spawning at any point. But he does walk pretty quick, right? So we're just going to respond with our Marcus. And we get some good chips from the cock, so that's good. We'll get a little damage on the Marcus, which isn't bad. Want to do that, but we definitely didn't want the Paladin to die. Oh, we should have gotten the cocks out first. All right, we'll put Classy behind to counter the Sexy Nun. Timmy behind after this, and then probably Ninja. I was gonna say, but he'll probably get removed. It's good timing there. If it would have been Unholy instead, the little what are they, choir boys? The little choir boy would have wrecked through it. And with the Timmy here, this is a little pro tip. With the Timmy, I don't want the cocks to come. I want Timmy's DPS. But then I want to use the ability so that the rats come after he's already dead. Because once Timmy starts his ability for the catapult, he spawns the rats. It's not like Mecha where it just like if they die, it just stops the ability. It's not like that. And same with Pirate Ship Timmy. If you hit the Pirate Ship Timmy, look at this shield. Look at this shield. Beautiful, love it. If you hit the Pirate Ship Timmy and the target dies, then he'll still use the ability and hit nothing. He'll whiff it if there's no other target. Oh, look at this. Oh, the rats. But we take them out. Oh, he got the transmog. I didn't think he was going to cycle to it in time. But we take him out. Oh, get him. No, Timmy. No, Timmy. Rip. Marcus in the flesh. Rip City. See, this is what I was talking about. Like, that guy could have maybe held out that 30 or that 70 health if I didn't have Marcus. Hypnotic Chief. Yeah, some people probably left the legends dead and that teammate didn't get the memo. All right, staff lead is potentially the best lead, but honestly, if you're really clever, if they lead staff and you push just right, they won't be able to defend. They won't have enough energy, and you can get an early advantage. But sometimes it could detriment you. Like, so you got to be smart about it, and you have to have the right hand. That's a bad idea. But see, this is me spreading so that Satan doesn't kill both my range, which is always good. So we want to use the abilities and then ninja. There you go, I like it. Oh, brutal. Oh, the cock's cleaning up. And the paladin taking the hit so the cock can go to the backside. Oh, boy. Oh boy. Interesting hit here. The cock's coming, saving. Oh, kill that Timmy from the backside. The plus 107 Marcus killing the Witch Doctor too. Oh my lord. That Witch Doctor is not long for the world. Yeah, Witch Doctor wasn't the choice this week. That was a really bad Hermes. I thought we were going to kill him. But look at that. He doesn't even die. Oh, that wasn't even fair. Poor guy. Poor guy. Parademia 2.1. I've lost to somebody on this team before, I'm pretty sure. Bad staff? Yeah, for sure. Some people just don't understand when to play that card. It's like, oh, I've got a push coming at me. Let me play staff. Like right here, even, I don't even think that was the right choice. This doesn't even slow play into me well because if I had just Timmy, then yeah, that was a good play. Because force Timmy to walk into you or something. But when I have an assassin coming at you, you can't slow play with the staff. Because like, you still have to play. The whole idea of staff is to not have to play a card. If you have to play a card when staff is out before the 1 minute mark, you played staff wrong. I mean, obviously, you'll like it'll still be a little bit alive when you start playing cards, but see, like right there wouldn't have been a terrible staff, but I didn't want to give up on my Timmy. I didn't want to give up on Timmy, so my goal here, hope to bait the removal with the classy. Uh-oh, the Dar. Oh, that's a good play. It's a good play. Can we keep Timmy alive? Oh, this is gonna be interesting. Oh, uh-oh. Scout Ike coming in clutch. Uh-oh, Scout getting hit by the Randy. Oh, no. Instead of the Paladin for the shield. But the Paladin coming in clutch here. Gonna shield the Timmy. Oh, the Paladin shields the Timmy. Hey. Oh, and we're late on the Marcus, though. We don't protect the Timmy. We blew it. We blew it. That would have been legendary, though. We were so hyped from the Paladin. Don't even want to use it. Want to get the DPS. Don't use the ability. Get the DPS. Smart. Smart. Retargets. No, if I would have gotten lucky there, New Kid would have retargeted. And look at that. Oh, look at that. She used her shield. Oh, we didn't get it. Boo. Boo, Wendy Testaburger. Boo. Boo. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Nice. Classy coming in clutchy. And then we're like, fuck you, I want those bars, bitch. And this is where I feel like we really excel. When we know the deck, we know what they have. When we get them to cycle through it, we can play them like a fucking fiddle, man. And that's exactly what we wanted here. Oh, dealing with him. Oh my God, brutal. There's nothing that's gonna stop us. The Randy survives the blast. Then we split the sides and we take our bar. We take our 114. No amount of Paladin shield will save you now, son. And I farted on him because fuck that guy. Boo, Wendy, boo. All right. See, that's what I mean. If I had base level Grand Wizard there, he would have just been able to deal with my classy every time I play it, right? So I don't agree. On paper, that makes sense, but in practice, you don't need levels to win in Team Wars. If everything's level 4, level 5, you're fine. You're fine. Unless you have level 6 base scout and you go up against max 7 scout, that shit is such a difference maker that it's like brutal. See, look at that. Look at that Marcus chip. And I don't think he can kill me in time. Do it. Do it. Do it. Oh. Oh. Oh, even a level 4 Scout Ike hits like a brick fucking shithouse. Look at this. Boom! He takes all my health. Classy, 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 classy. There you go. There you go. There you go. I mean, you'll just see how many people will remove the classy. I don't think this guy does, but a lot of people do. Good hits though, classy. Boom. Oh, nice. See, there's it talking about. That hit would have hit Paladin, but it hit the rat. Pretty good. That could have been the difference between the match right there. I didn't have to play Paladin there. That was a, yeah. And that emote was for us. I'm not emoting for them. I'm emoting for us. I was emoting for my future self, so I was like, yeah, I made a mistake there. And you wait with the scout. Save the shield maiden and slam the scout. Oh, look at him. Don't use the abilities because you got the ninja. Beautiful. Beautiful. I hope that, like, when I just absolutely body somebody, I hope that they don't just think, oh man, it was just the levels that won it for him. Because sometimes I feel like I do some pretty fucking sick shit in Team Wars. Because there's just such odd combos, and sometimes it's combos you can't even do anywhere else because it's like a triple tier thing, you know? But like, remember when it was Witch Doctor Token and the fucking fat guy? Not that guy. And Wonder Tweak? And we brought everybody together with Wonder Tweak and then beat him to hell with fucking... Oh no, Pirate Ship Timmy, that's what it was. Pirate Ship Timmy. Oh, that was so much fun. And I got so much value from that. Or like right there, like all of my cards could have been one level below what they are right there, and that the same thing would have happened right there. Oops, spam. I gotta fix that emote, make it a little bit cooler. They made emote uploading and everything, managing and stuff way easier. I need to get into it. Poor guy. I mean, he's 8100. All right, Flustered Cuck, TMI in gold. Moody repping in gold. What up, Arkansas guy? Scout with the charge ready, right? See, that was a pretty good lead. I'm pretty sure Wendy stops it. Yeah, you always gotta be careful there. You don't, because if they take the wrong path, you might have to play rats or something like that. So this, I'm okay with him removing my Grand Wizard here because I want to slow play it onto my side because I couldn't really support my Wendy. So I'm going to let Wendy do some damage because she's a little bit higher level than them. Force them to play another card before I play a card. And then, see, exactly. Now I can slow play Catapult behind my Grand Wizard. And even though he had to remove my Grand Wizard, right? So that's oh, beautiful Satan there. He had to remove Grand Wizard, and so that's 5 energy that he couldn't support his push with, which is sometimes more important than me building my push. And now we just take his defense out, and Satan goes in with 1,000 health against the level 14 new kid. RIP! TMI, nice choice. 8K is very different than 8.5K. Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. Come on, Satan. Oh, the perfect timing. Perfect timing. Oh, beautiful. All right, rats, get there. Protect the Hermes. Well played indeed. Yep, don't play the Paladin. Should have played Staff right away. See, I think about it and I was like, I fucked up. Yeah, I feel like the levels, the ranking has kind of evened out a little bit, where it's not quite like if you see some like still 8,000 isn't great, but like if you see someone 8,500, like they're relatively decent at the game. At least they have a decent ladder deck. You can expect in Team Wars for them to have decent levels depending on their team. They might have good levels, but their team doesn't have good levels, right? So there's a lot of good accounts on shitty team. Yeah, right now 8.5K is like 1,000 or something. Alright, we got Warriors package. Hilarious. Put out the rats just to distract them. See? See? Look, I mean, look how much time that saves you. And we could put the cocks out. I mean, this is just going to be great. All right, Classy going to come in real clutch here. Just beating shit up. Booyah! The Paladin was a bit overkill, but it leads the way. Ooh, bad hit. Bad step. Bad step by this one. And he whiffs the rogue token. See, we saw more rogue tokens than we thought we would. And the Classy comes in, protecting the rats, and the rats eat up the rest of the health. And this is just Moody representing in Gold League. Why would you? I mean, if you're gonna transmog somebody there, it would definitely be Marcus. What am I drinking? Just water, bro. I'm straight edge, bro. I don't do drugs or caffeine or anything. Cue the John Cena. All right. Good time, though. Good time. Fun time. I thought the deck was fun. I didn't think it was too difficult. Twitch CM Punk. All right. Let's pull out the deck for next week, though. Pigeons? We've been playing pigeons a lot. All right. I was joking. But no, I really don't drink. When I drink soda, I drink Sprite. I don't really drink too much caffeine. I don't drink coffee. I'm not opposed to it. I just like, it's never really affected me either. Like I remember in college, I had a paper to write. And I was like, oh, I'll take this 5-hour energy and I'll be up all night. And I was like asleep an hour later. And I was like, fuck this. I wanted to call him and be like, give my money back. This is bullshit. Any who's it's, what's it's. All right. Let's take a look. We have Cock Magic Potential, Aerostorm, the Cowboys. Grand Wizard / Member Pig. All right. First off, Jimbo versus PC Principal. What can Jimbo boost? Jimbo can boost Pirate Ship Timmy or Dark Mage Craig. Jimbo can boost Blood Elf Bebe or Gunslinger. Frontier or Randy. Not bad choices. With the exception of Timmy, they all attack quite quickly. And I'm always wary of picking PC Principal because you can get in a situation where you push back Gunslinger and he gets one more ability off than he normally would have. So I think Jimbo's the choice this week just because PC Principal comes with this slight margin of error that to an extent you can't even help. And Jimbo's a little bit more consistent. Even at a lower level, he's got more fucking health than PC Principal, I'm pretty sure. So on defense, he's better. And then if you couple him with the Dark Mage, you can be able to deal with the rats and the coop and stuff like that. So the pigeons for definitely gonna beat up on Nicole decks. Timmy versus Dark Mage. Right, happy. I mean, I really don't hate the Dark Mage. He's a good unit on defense. You could like pretty much nullify the Terrence and Phillip. I mean, the cows, you nullify the cows to an extent as well. And then if you get that boost, it's and same with the if you have the Gunslinger boost potentially. You saw me kick some ass with Gunslinger earlier. Dark Mage with the Gunslinger could potentially fuck some shit up too, but I think the value that you can get from Timmy getting new kid hits with the attack, with his attack, or just beating up on, you know, potential Bebe or something like that from a distance. Like, I think Timmy's range, considering there's no fireball, lightning bolt, anything like that, he survives the arrow storm. I don't know if Dark Mage survives the arrow storm. Somebody have to check that. Yeah, exactly. You can fuck up PC Principal and get pushed to the new kid for sure. There's no real threatening assassins this week. Oh no, never mind. I'd missed this one. There's like literally the two threatening assassins. If somebody plays PC Principal on you midline, play your Inuit behind them. Inuit gets 300 damage on the PC Principal, gets pushed right to new kid, hits new kid midair, kills new kid, takes the next bar. I mean, that's gonna be so much fun. Cock Magic versus Cock House. Obviously, if you run Nicole, you have to run the Cock House, or else you're just not going to have enough boost for her. Lower teams could run Nicole, but Garrison is also a very useful card, so I don't think we're going to see a lot of that. So I would say play for the enemy to have like a level 2 Cock Magic, just in case some dipshit leads Garrison or leads Grand Wizard Cartman or something like that. But Nicole, I think, isn't terrible either, especially when you can couple them with Randy. I mean, there's enough stuff in this deck where Nicole could get dangerous as fuck. And then Cock Magic isn't going to save you. The only thing that could potentially save you at that point would then be the Inuit, which I would say maybe save the Inuit for that moment exactly. But then, oh, lo and behold, the enemy didn't run Transmog. They ran fucking Arrow Storm, which is actually a good idea, just to run a base Arrow Storm just to kill the fucking Inuit. And then Cock Magic instead of the Transmog, and you just treat Cock Magic as like... God, but then if you start with like Coop, if the enemy starts with Coop and then they play like Garrison and then Grand Wizard Cartman, and you can't Cock Magic it, that's tough. That's tough. Yeah, I think I like the cheap. And honestly, I would go Frontier instead of Randy, and then run the Nicole with the Frontier with the Coop. Frontier with the Coop is very dangerous. Frontier boosts the Nicole. Frontier boosts the Terrence and Phillip. Frontier boosts the Pigeons, which will go with the Nicole. And when you play the Pigeons, all you're doing is like, hey, play your Arrow Storm. That's fine. My Nicole nets positive health in that exchange. And then I can play Incan without worrying about your Arrow Storm. Or Inuit, not Incan. So I think Nicole might be the right choice. And at this point, most people probably have Nicole at least level 5. And that's pretty damn good. You save some caps, only bring her to level 5. I mean, you could do base level Pigeons, and Pigeons could just be for boosting. No, I mean, they're just gonna get Arrow Stormed. So yeah, base level Pigeons wouldn't be terrible. And just boost, I would say just use Pigeons base level to boost Nicole if she's already hitting New Kid, to get that extra boost to fuck New Kid up, right? I'll do that for you. Terrence and Phillip, if you run Frontier for sure. Randy's good, but like that combo is just too good too. Inuit obviously is the choice. I think Arrow Storm's the choice though too, to deal with the... But the problem is, can you deal with Grand Wizard or Garrison or Manbear Pig if you don't have Transmog or Cock Magic? I think you could. You can't fucking pope them back. Those cards aren't hard to deal with one time. I think you gotta go Transmog though. You just have to. You have to. Saves you some caps too. Then you just gotta be wary of the Inuit and do what you can. I mean, maybe that's what Pigeons will be for. Try to kill the Inuit. Rats too. If you run the Nicole, obviously Rats will be great for Inuit. So yeah, there's a lot of... Terrence and Phillip is good. One of them dies. One of them survives. Just make sure the one that dies is the one that hit Inuit, or that Inuit hit, right? So yeah, I mean, that's pretty, it's not bad. And then obviously Grand Wizard's the choice. If you're not running Nicole, definitely run Heidi. That cheap 2-drop fighter can be so important. Keep Garrison away from you or something like that. And then I'd say Bebe probably is the choice just because there's going to be so much Swarm. Your potential to get Bebe stacked is going to be fucking legendary. So that's another thing. Like, if you play the Nicole deck, you could feed a Bebe that might have to get fucking removed. So that could be trouble. This week's going to be real weird. It's going to be interesting. You might see some fucking level 5 cows coming at people, which isn't terrible. There's nothing that really deals with the cows. Like, nothing at all. Inuit, I guess. Inuit beats him down pretty quickly. If you have a level 5 Inuit versus lower level cows, I mean, it's a 9 energy combo if they use the cows and then Arrow Storm your Inuit. And then at that point, you could, I don't know, pigeon him or something. And then your counter push should probably beat him. So I'm not too worried about that. This will be a fun week, though. Like, for sure. I'm excited. CM Punk. All right, let's pull up the weekly update. Or not. It's doing the same thing. Weird. All right, so this week, nothing too fancy. We do have a Frontier Bradley mission event Tuesday, Wednesday, which is important because Frontier is one of the few level 5 epics I need in a few of my accounts. So we'll definitely be streaming Tuesday night, grinding out the mission event, and then potentially a little bit Wednesday night as well. The challenge mode this week is Assassin Affiliation, where your energy will be doubled and all assassins will have boosted health and damage. So it'll just be an assassin ping pong stepping extravaganza, which honestly sounds quite fun. So bring your Labard Jimmy with, and you might see me out there playing that one. If I play it, I probably play it on Moody because Moody benefits the most from challenge mode because Moody needs the coins and mats the most. So that's typically who I try to run challenge mode on. And then on the weekend, another card we should all try to get to level 5, Mary Jane Randy. That is a card event. Should be pretty easy. Mary Jane Randy, easy add. Chaos Hamsters level 7 will be playing. That'll be fun. Alt Human Kite level 7 will be playing. We'll play that Mysterion. Probably Coon, Call Girl. We'll probably throw Toolshed, Chaos in there. Tupperware boosts the Alt Kite. Wait, is Alt Kite rare? Okay, no. Mosquito will boost them. And then, I don't know, throw Stand Mini Moods in there or something. So yeah, that one won't be too hard to finish on all the accounts with not too much play. So we'll probably be able to Superhero Fantasy. Yeah, that wouldn't be bad either because you could do Catapult Timmy. Or I mean Superhero Mystic. Just run Pope and Scout. That's it. Pope, Scout, Unholy. That's it. And then the rest Superhero. That's probably what I would do. If you really want to like maximize your wins. Maintenance is happening on the 25th. I think it's just scheduled maintenance, nothing really in the works there. But also this weekend, starting on Thursday, will be 2 times PvP tickets. So we will definitely be streaming a bunch this weekend, trying to get as many PvP tickets as we can because we love PvP tickets over here. Trying to get back up to 400,000. But we'll also be playing a bunch of other stuff this weekend, so make sure you're sticking around. We're gonna be streaming all sorts of stuff, Fall Guys, all sorts of stuff. But we'll see when we're streaming is the question. We might do some pop-up streams. My girlfriend's back, so we might do some pop-up streams Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, but not guaranteed. But yeah, 2 times tickets, take advantage. Refresh your PvP packs. If you bought some 25% off cash, now's the time to use it, I would say. And let's get into those forum comments. Jump to the forum and leave your own comments if you want to see what I have to say about how goddamn dumb you are. You must have an IQ of 160. What movie is that from? Bring back PvP ticket packs. That's true. We haven't had one of those in fucking forever. I never even thought about that. Oops. Oops. Back. Please don't forget to remove Call Girl Pope combo. I like it. No, this guy says. He's like, no, I'd never win. Ubi Tollers exceeded their private storage message quota and cannot accept further messages. Oh, that's hilarious. Can you please stop with Stand Mini Moods being an event card? People love that shit. Some people have one event card in their deck, just him. Don't forget to keep complaining about this combo for the next few months instead of getting good. Try running a clear card and getting it ready anytime you see supers and mystics together. I mean, you can't you can only unholy Call Girl. You can't transmog Call Girl. You can't lightning bolt her either. Sorry about that. I've gone ahead and cleared them out again, so you should be able to reach me now. Nice. Slide into her DM. What about the people playing sci-fi superhero? Is that theme combo too big brain for you? LOL. You can mog her. I don't think you can. Not before she brings her fucking guy out. You could transmog her, but like the guy still comes out. The combo is fine and doesn't need to be touched. Jeez, this guy's a moron. Call Girl nerfed, Coon nerfed, and Mary Jane Randy nerfed. Call Girl arguably better than she's ever been. Coon arguably better than he's ever been. That was not a nerf. That was an overall buff. Mary Jane Randy was way too strong. So, I mean, he's still really strong. Dumb. Imagine defending Pope Call Girl, right? People defending are most likely the boring trash players who use it. Amen to that guy. Sign in and +1 that. For the last 2 weeks at 8 to 8.5, the maximum superhero mystic combo is about 8.5 of all decks used. That means 8.5% of your matches max. That's not how stats work. It's easy to defeat this combo. It's not easy to defeat the combo. It's just hard to get. Like those people who played those decks, they'll play 5 games. 2 of them, it will be unlosable. They will not be able to lose. 2 of them, they'll lose completely because their cycle is terrible. And 1 of them is like a close game. But like those people just play like for that moment where the deck is perfect and they just steamroll. Talking combo, not single cards. Should be like Henrietta, exactly. Yeah, I don't know why anyone's defending that. All right, I knew this was going to be a short one. Level 7 cows. Hey, we had level 7 cows. We were playing level 7 cows earlier. All right. I figured this wouldn't be a long one, which is why we played South Park for much longer than we normally do. But I am very excited for that 2x PvP ticket. I try to definitely play every 4 hours over the weekend, even if I'm not streaming, to get those PvP packs. I run a Pope Call Girl deck at 3 a.m. and I just want my packs before bed. Exactly. I'm going to play level 7 cows for like the next month. Dude, I hope so. I hope they're in like every event. They're so much fun, but it's just like to get a common up to level 7 takes so much fucking money because they don't have any good deals anymore. It used to be you could spend like $5 and get like 50, 60 commons. Now it's like 10. Just not very great. But I want to get back to playing some South Park, so I'm gonna end the update. I'm not gonna dilly dally, lollygag, Philly flag. We just made that one up. We just made one up. Add it to the list, baby. That's like $20 in Canada. Yeah, exactly. That's like $20 in fake Monopoly Canada money. But we're gonna get back to some South Park, playing some cows and shit. But if you're watching on YouTube, I appreciate you subscribing. If you haven't already subscribed, I'm going for 1,000. We're at 807 right now, so we're just cruising. But 200 in 4 months. I don't know if we're gonna pull it off, but if not, we'll definitely get 1,000 next year at some point. I could just go buy them, right? Just pull a masked Ronin and go buy a couple 1,000 followers real quick. All right, peace out, everybody. Peace out, everybody. Bye-bye. All right, we're gonna leave with a really cool outro. Where's it coming? Where's it at? Where's it at? Hold on. It's gotta be this one.